Sober.
Is my mic good? Hopefully.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to this NA PSO Premier League game night. We got Armory taking on Sentinels. There's a lot on the line today between both of these teams. I'm your host, Snooze. I'm joined in the booth by my friend, my teammate, and everyone's favorite pub terrorist, Pawnee himself. Pawnee, say hello.
Hello, what's good? It's good.
Thank you. So yeah, there's a lot on the line here tonight. Neither team really is technically in a must-win, but really both teams need to win tonight. Otherwise, things get really rough for both of them. Let's go ahead and we'll just jump over into the standings and take a look at the standings right now. Top 6 positions, those are all the playoff spots. You can see Sentinels right now P6 with a record of 4-4-8. 16 games played. They have 16 points. Ignore the records on the side. Those I don't think are correct. No, they are actually. Nice.
Oh, they are. Okay.
All right, cool. And then you can see Armory currently sitting in position 9 with a record of 3, 2, and 10, and they have a total of 11 points. The big thing today, though, for both of these teams, Armory basically is a must-win right now. They're so far down the table. If they get a draw, they got a slim chance that they could actually pull it off, but it's so slim they really don't want to do that. If they do draw, they need Sentinels to lose against Hunt, and they'll also need to win both of their final 2 games. And Armory in those final 2 games are scheduled against Bazookas and Adrenaline, so they have a chance, but it's going to be very difficult. In Sentinels camp, however, if they win today, they will knock out Armory, Bazookas, and Adrenaline. All 3 of them will not have a shot into the playoffs anymore. Black Tigers will be the only team left with a shot, and even that is a very difficult uphill battle for Black Tigers.
Yeah,
but
I have to agree.
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna mention the fact that if Sentinels were to lose, then no, wait, that means that Adrenaline, Armory, and Bazooka still have a shot, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if Sentinels win, they'll knock those 3 teams out completely.
Oh, okay.
So,
No, okay. I was thinking something else. Don't worry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ignore that.
Here's the problem for Sentinels right now. Sentinels are on an 0-6 loss streak right now. Jacob, who's their main striker, has only scored 1 goal in those 6 games. And their team collectively has scored 0 in those 6 games. So they are on a slide that they desperately need to arrest, and they need to stop it today. Not only because it makes their chances a lot more risky, like they might lose their slot in the playoffs, but you also don't want to go into the playoffs on a 7-8 game losing streak anyways. So these guys really need to turn it around.
Yep. Bazookas, Adrenaline, and Armory here. Oh, sorry, not Armory. Bazookas and Adrenaline here. Like they're just hoping for at least like a win or a draw for Armory.
Yeah.
Because that'll give them a better shot.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead. Let's get into the lineups here. We're going to start off with Armory. Bonnie, if you want to go ahead and walk through that.
All right, I got you. So we have GK Man starting as the goalkeeper. Our right back, Andres Escobar. Double anybody in CB. Splashy left back. God is good in the midfield. Gardino right wing, it seems. Haunt striker and Prime left wing. And the substitutes, Sea-Wiz, Avexes, who I don't think will be playing. Skinny Irish, Beaver, Jacuzzi, Tiago, and Icy Cavera. So, yeah. Yeah,
and we do have to say that these are predicted lineups. I'm looking in game right now. It does look like there's a little bit of a switch up.
Yeah.
Looks like we got Gardino on the left. Sea-Wiz is starting in the middle and Haunt on the right. And then Prime is in center mid. But then their defense looks like it's probably going to be the same as well as the GK.
It's a very interesting lineup.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see how they play the 3-1-3. Sometimes they keep their 3 guys up, and sometimes they drop them back, and we'll have to see what they do.
Yeah. Right now, it seems like they want to, based on the games I've been seeing them play, they want to play a little bit more attacking.
Yeah, definitely.
This game, that they must win it, so you'd figure they'd go attacking now instead of having their classic 7 back.
Yeah, All right, so let's get into the Sentinels lineup. Sentinels, they're running a 3-2-2 formation, starting at left striker. We right now shows Jacob, but looks like they've switched it up. So we got Greg Benson on the left, Jacob on the right. Left center mid, instead of Andre, they got something. And then right center mid, they got Alex 4. And then left back, they have Victor. Center back, they have Kupri. And right back, they have Straws. And they have Nodi in net. Now, the interesting thing about this, their last game against Hunt is probably one of the better games that they played in this whole losing streak. And Kupri was in goal, and he was locking it down. Nodi's kind of had some struggles, and so is their defense. So there's last minute change ups. I'm a little worried about how this is going to show for them, whether they'll be able to weather the storm of Armory's offensive attempts, but we'll have to see how that goes.
Yeah.
So Pawnee, you got any predictions on how you think this one's gonna fare?
Honestly, I think this might be a draw.
You think it'll be a draw?
Yeah. I mean, combined with the fact that sometimes Kupri makes especially at CB, he makes some mistakes that could give Armory a chance. But at the same time, their attack isn't really. It's all right. So that's why it'll be like a good balance. So I'd say it's a draw, but I could be completely wrong.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard to tell with both these teams. I think lately they've had some offensive struggles, but Armory sometimes can get settled back into their own defensive third, and I think if they do that, then our Sentinels has a really strong chance, because they have some talented players who can lay a lot of pressure on if you let them have too much possession in front of your own box. So my prediction, I think Sentinels might win this one. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, probably like a 2-1 kind of score line, maybe a 1-0. But I think Sentinels might come away with the win today. But we're still waiting on some people to join, so we'll go ahead and we'll switch this into the main game here. Waiting on just one more person from Sentinels. Go ahead and let them know that we are ready. And looks like they might be ready. We're gonna let them tell us. Actually, nobody hopped in. Hello, T. Any thoughts on the changes that they've made here from your perspective? Either team. Looks like Skinny Irish is actually starting left back for Armory now too. They've made a little bit of a switch.
That's actually quite interesting. Not really. I mean, the changes aren't really that big a difference. I mean, Splashy is more of an attacking, like, left back. Like, he'll go up, and Skinny's like kind of more locked down. So I figured they'd keep Skinny in because defense is easier to keep it locked down there.
Absolutely. Neat Benny, I see you're calling Armory looks like 2-3-1, and you said that just after saying you have friends on both teams and you can't take sides, so nice. I think he's probably not too far off. There's a big question mark right now with Nodi. He's been kind of struggling lately. Whether he can tune out all the noise and put up a good performance today, I mean, this would be an opportunity for him to kind of get back out there and tell people, hey, I'm still here. I'm still a good goalkeeper. It's been rough. They've had a lot of mercies go against them recently, and some of them have been on shots that he probably should have saved, or mistakes that he or the defense has made. So everybody else in chat, put up your predictions. Get him out there now before the game starts. Sorry, go ahead, Bonnie. I kind of interrupted you there.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. That's something I think Nodi's pretty good at. Nodi's good at clearing his head. He's been in the game for a while now, so I think he's good at that. Like, just not caring what everyone else thinks and just giving a good performance. So I think that might be what will happen, but we'll find out.
Yeah. Yep. Only time will tell.
Oh.
Still waiting on an R from these guys.
Yeah.
Wait, so we're waiting on it ready for Armory. Looks like Sentinels is ready. They might be doing a little No
Yeah, pep
pregame,
talk.
no pregame prayer or anything for them. They did that when they played us, Black Tigers.
Yeah.
So you think it's a draw? You didn't say a scoreline, Pawnee, by the way.
Oh, that's right. Honestly, I'd say 2-2 because you
2-2?
never know. You never know. Yeah.
You think it'll be a little bit back and forth, but come out even in the end?
Yeah. I think
Sounds good.
there's. I mean, I think the main thing will be like just. The only way Armory would really crash through this defense, I think, if it's just mistakes. And other than that, I don't think they're going to get that many attacking opportunities.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. I'd be completely wrong.
I see T putting commentary in chat. T, if you want to join the broadcast, just let me know.
Yeah. Feel free.
Completely objective. Lies. T's not objective at all. Oh, did Armory? Oh, Armory did say ready, so we are ready to go.
All right.
Let's go ahead and get this thing started. We'll get back into the camera. So it looks like we got Sentinels in the blue, Armory in the white and brown. It's going to be Sentinels ball starting, and Coopery on the ball. Under a little bit of pressure, he'll send that right over to Alex 4. Alex 4's taking it up. He's going to send that up the line to Jacob. I think Jacob gets it. Good touch. He sends in the cross and a nice jump out grab from GK Man just to stop the danger.
What a first 18 seconds, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, there's pressure on both sides there just to kick this thing off. GK Man will send that up to the midfield. That's Prime on the ball right now. It's interesting to see Prime in the midfield. I know he can do it, but he tends to be more of a striker. Gardino on the ball. I'm not sure who that is. Too far away. He sends in the cross, misses everybody. It's going all the way through. I think that'll go out. It's going to be a Sentinels throw-in. He'll throw that back to Coopery. Victor sends that up. That's going to catch Prime's feet. He's going to get an interception. Armory ball. I think that's 50 back to Skinny Irish, who will just send that back to GK Man, playing it safe. Somebody's saying they're going to sell their family if Sentinels loses one match. So that's a little rough. GK Man taking his time. He finds Prime's feet. Prime's got a couple guys on him. He'll send that back to Double. Double trying to get it over to the right. Will get intercepted. A attempted ball to Jacob. They'll lose that, but they'll get the possession back in the midfield. Something again trying to hit Jacob. Jacob mistouches it. Unpredictable bounce. And Sentinels is just going to play that back to Nodi, who sends it over right to Straws. Straws up the line to Alex 4. Alex 4 continues up the line to Jacob. Jacob under pressure. And he'll be out on Armory for a Sentinels throw-in.
Seems like the main thing with Armory is that they're forcing a lot of balls in and a lot of crosses.
Yeah.
That's their main issue right now, and that's why they haven't got any attacking opportunities. But
absolutely.
Hopefully they can change that.
Yeah, hopefully. Maybe once they get settled in. Victor on the ball. He's going to send it across right to Straws after a little bit of dribbling. Straws up to Jacob with a nice touch. He's in on box. He shoots low and he scores.
What a little back heel there by Jacob. That's cheeky.
Yeah, Jacob just kind of, let's go ahead and get the replay. A nice turn from Jacob, just completely, I think that was Double, catches him off guards, and he will just play it safe, take the low shot, and just put her home. And Sentinel starting off with a bang, 1-0, just 2 minutes into the game.
Again, forcing the ball through.
Yep. Sentinel's trying to do the same. They'll go all the way to GK Man. GK Man sends it up the field, and it's going to get missed. I think that's Haunt that just missed the ball. Victor will take it and just send it back to Nodi. Nodi sends it right over to Straws. Straws looking for options. Keeps it simple up to Alex 4. Alex 4 with a heavy touch, but he'll still get the ball off of 50. He's got something to his left. Does the nice easy. He was looking for the 1-2, but something had to cut back for that ball. And I think something was probably trying to hit Victor, and they just weren't on the same page. Armory throw-in. Andres Escobar on the throw-in. He's going to send that up to Haunt. Actually, that's Seawiz.
Seawiz, yeah.
Yeah, Seawiz. Haunt is taking Seawiz's spot. Seawiz looking for options, sends it to Prime. Prime's gonna go back over to Andres Escobar with a nice cross in and a shot in the first real test on Nodi, but Nodi handles it like a champ. Good save.
Seems like he's got the ball stuck to his chest. Very interesting.
Somebody check his kit for Velcro. Stick him. All right, we're good.
Perfect.
Nodi on the ball now, looking for some options. He's just gonna put it to his own feet, and Armory's gonna put pressure on. Trying to dribble a little bit too much, couldn't find any options. We're going back and forth. We got a game of volleyball going. Skinny Irish on the ball. And Sentinels now have it. That's Alex 4. Looking for options. Takes his 1. Tries to go up the line to Jacob. Jacob was not on the same page. He's going to get bodied out by Double. Double's going to play to GK Man, but he's under pressure. Sentinels will get it. I don't know if Sentinels kicked that back or GK Man. I couldn't exactly tell.
Honestly, neither could I.
Seawiz on the ball. Yeah, Seawiz was almost through. Jacob just taking advantage not Jacob, Coopery taking advantage of getting the body in. Alex 4. He's got 2 on, tries to get it through. Somehow works, but Prime will get the ball in the end. They're trading 50s right now. And ultimately, Andres will get the ball back to his goalkeeper. GK Man on the ball. He's getting really comfortable bringing that thing forward and sending launches. Prime comes up with it in the end. A soft pass. It'll get there. Double. Just clearing it. Something on the ball. Sends it through. Double will pick that up. Send that to GK Man, who sends it up to Seawiz. Seawiz looking for the dream through ball, and there's nothing there. And we're back to Nodi again. Who scored? It was Jacob that scored for Sentinels. Sentinels on the ball. Something. Taking it up. Looking for the ball to Greg Benson, but Greg is offsides. This is one of the problems that we saw with hold on that thought. Sentinels just sends Armory tries to send a through ball, and it almost works. But one of the problems with Sentinels against Hunt is that they could not stay on side, and they might be having that problem here today too. GK Man will pick that ball up in the box, and it'll be an Armory. Prime on the ball. Sends that wide to Andres. Andres not seeing anything. Sends it the double. A little bit of confusion. GK Man will launch it to Prime. Prime will send that over left to Skinny Irish. Skinny looking for options. Sees nothing. Back to GK Man. There's a lot of back play right now for Armory.
Doesn't seem like they're confident enough to send it up.
Yeah. Sentinels on the ball. Jacob has the body. Double stepping up. Does he find an option? He's got Greg Benson, who takes a shot. Top corner. Good play from Jacob and Greg.
Yeah, that was definitely a timed run and very calculated. That was good.
Yeah, it was well played by both of them. Jacob taking advantage and getting the body position on his defender.
Yeah.
And Sentinels are up 2-0. Armory really in trouble right now. Ball's on Skinny Irish right now. He's going to option that back to GK Man. They're going to have to figure out a way to get more offensive if they want to get back in this game. Skinny Irish.
Like the idea of having their tactics a bit more offensive oriented kind of backfired.
Yeah, and they've been running that tactic for a little while lately. A nice flick from Jacob puts it in danger, but a good clear from Armory. Seawiz on the ball. Good job maintaining possession of the ball. He's got some space to work with. He's going to choose to send that back to Prime. He's got Haunt through. Can Cooper get there? Haunt's got a shot. He takes it, and a nice save by Nodi. And that'll be a Armory corner kick. Yeah, I think that's
they're spicing up.
Yeah, I think that's the second shot, but that's the last one really wasn't as threatening as that one was, so. Cross in, nothing really doing, an easy pickup for Nodi, and it's Sentinel's ball. And Nodi looking for options, doesn't see anything, just puts the ball at his feet. He's trying to burn some clock. He'll send it up to the right to Alex 4, who's got space. This is the problem with Armory's midfield, too. You just have Prime in there all alone. Sends that up to Jacob, who tries to backpedal. There's a lot of 50s. Jacob comes out on top, free in the box. He's got Greg to his left. He chooses to shoot, though. Oof. That's one of those times where the one extra pass probably would have been a goal.
Yeah. You sometimes, when you're at that striker position, you do tunnel vision.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Good clear by Armory on the corner kick. Armory will get the ball. Sorry, Sentinels will get the ball. That's to Kupri. Kupri tries a through ball to Greg, but a good steal from Double. Attempted through ball from Armory. Does he have the body? They're kind of fighting over it. It's a little dangerous. Nodi will get in there and mop that up. Good job by Nodi. It's going to be a Sentinels throw in. He'll send that back to Double. Double finds Prime in the midfield. Prime will miss a dribble, turn that over to Jacob. And he's going to send that off to Alex 4. Alex has something to his left. He tries the through ball to Greg. Does Greg see something to his left? Something is out of stam.
Yep, runs out of stamina there.
I was just about to say he's free, but he's out of stam. Prime on the ball. He sends a through ball. Is he onside? That's Gardino was onside, and Nodi sweeping for all of his life.
Seems like the goalkeepers have switched for that one.
Yeah. Questions got to be asked. Gardino probably should have put that ball over him. You see the GK running up in your face. That's just like T wrote in chat. That's a missed opportunity. And we're at halftime right now. Sentinels up 2-0. Possession's 50-50. So just like you said, Pawnee, they're dead even. Passing, possession, everything. Here's the player stats.
Oh wait, he's through and he scored.
And I missed that. You want to walk people through what you just saw, Prime? Because I don't have that on stream. We're looking at the stats.
Yeah. He just got a good through ball in. He slots it into the bottom left corner.
Just like that, Armory is back in this game. Nodi will clear this. Jacob jumping for joy. Ooh. A little flick from Skinny Irish will turn the ball over, but he'll get it back in the end. Yeah, that was almost Jacob's ball. GK man launching it forward. Sentinels will be on the ball again. Ahead, Jacob fighting. He's got Alex to his right. Alex has some space. He's looking for options. He hits the cross in. Good clear by Armory. Good defense. Sentinels retain possession. Get it back to Alex, who sends it back in again. And this time it 50'd through right into Nodi's hands. Yep. Nodi cutting down the angles and just grabbing the ball.
Andres hits it straight in the Greg.
I'm sorry. Yep. Yeah, sorry. That wasn't Nodi. That would be GK, man. My fault.
Yeah. Oh, you're fine.
Sentinels on the ball. This time it is Nodi on the ball. It's going to send that to the left. That's Victor. Victor goes up to something. Something looking through to Jacob, just puts too much mustard on it, and that's going to go all the way to Nodi, or to GK man again.
One thing that Armory is good at is every through ball that goes in, they're pretty good. They're good. Their goalkeeper, GK man, is pretty good at sweeping the ball. When it's absolutely. Very long through ball.
Yeah, both of these keepers have done a really good job of sweeping the ball today.
Yep.
Double on the ball. He's going to send that over right, where across when there's nobody in the box. He doesn't even make it. I don't know why that decision was made. Andres Escobar on the ball again. See if he can take his time this time. He once again opts the early cross, but that one was much more dangerous, and Sentinels just clears it over the line. Good defensive play
by Kupri there. That was very dangerous.
Yeah, absolutely. Andres Escobar taking his time getting up there to take this corner kick. Armory's throwing people in the box. And they will shoot and score. We are dead even.
Yep.
I thought this was over at 2-0. And this half, Armory has completely turned it around.
Seems like that goal helped their they must have been a little demoralized, but now they picked it up.
There's a good ball from Andres Escobar, finds Prime's head, and he just knocks it home.
Yep.
Sentinels looking for their a cross-in of their own. It's going to get cleared by Armory, and that'll get sent over right. Armory's dropping back a little bit more. They're playing with just C-Wiz up, and I think that's working for them a little bit. Gardino on the ball. He cuts back under pressure, sends it back to Skinny Irish. Skinny Irish will cross that in. I think that's Alex 4 there. Yep. And Armory is going to lose the ball. A little bit of a tit for tat there. Sentinels on it. Sends it back to Nodi, who just sends it up a little bit too much. Doesn't find his midfielder. But in the end, Sentinels will get the ball. A nice flick. That's something on the ball. Something sends it wide. Good vision. That's Alex 4 coming up the field. Alex 4 optioning it back to a center mid. They're looking for options. A brick wall. Armory is set up. And then finish that off with a not so great pass. They'll retain possession though. Alex 4 on the ball. Or sorry, this is that's Prime on the ball. I keep switching the teams today. I don't know why. Nodi sends that over right to Straws. Straws looking up mid to Alex 4. Goes back to Straws again. Back to Alex 4. Go to Straws. They're just taking their time, trying to control the speed, but a turnover to Skinny Irish. He brings the ball up. Alex 4 is on his back. Tries a through ball. That's not going to work. Gets picked up by Kukri. Kukri trying the through ball, and
seems as if Jacob is offside regardless, so can't really get that through.
GK Man just going to play safe. There's a lot riding on this game for both these teams, but especially Armory, so I think maybe that start was just probably nerves, and maybe they're working through it. GK Man tries the long kick, as he's been doing a lot so far this game. Sentinels on the ball, top box. They try to get it through. Armory will clear that out, but not past Alex 4. Alex 4 tries to shoot. It's on Prime. It looked like that may have been a 50 pass or something. And there's a lot of that as it gets 50'd back all the way over to Straws, who's going to send that back to Nodi. Nodi sends it back to Straws. Straws look for Alex 4. Alex 4's got some space and some options. Goes for the far option, but not enough power on that. He's not going to catch Greg Benson with that pass. Armory on the ball. C-Wiz. C-Wiz goes through to Prime, who's overlapped him. He's in. Oh, he's just offside by a hair.
Close call there.
That was really good dynamic play from Prime. Heads up from C-Wiz to catch him on that overlap, too.
Yep. Tries to get it through Skinny there. Can't really do it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Alex has been ignored and is free.
Yeah. He's been free a lot.
And a shot. A shot from Sentinels. Good save from Nodi. Looks like Sentinels will pick this up just outside the box. They will lose it in a tackle. Sends it up.
You mean GK Man?
This might be through, but Nodi, I think, is going to not mop this one up, and he will just launch it. Kukri, good tackle, gets the ball over to Alex 4. Alex 4 is trying to find. Oh, sorry, this is Armory. That's C-Wiz, and that's Prime. Prime will lose it ultimately. Skinny Irish missing the tackle. Good cut from Jacob, and cleaned up in the end.
There by Andres there.
Yep. GK Man trying. It looks like GK Man really wants to connect on these long balls, and they were working earlier, but now I think our Sentinels is starting to drop back. Sentinels with the cross. GK Man, good read. Will pick that one up in the air. A little too close to him.
Will he try the long ball again? Nope.
He is under pressure from Jacob. He does try a little bit of a long ball. Prime's fighting for it, but he can't win in 1v2. Alex 4 on the ball. On the right, he's dribbling versus 3 right now, but he's still maintaining possession. He gets the body off, still has it over to something. Free top box and good pressure. I think that was Haunt coming all the way back on defense. He gets it to C-Wiz, who's now in a 1v1. And Kukri coming in clutch. Says, no, you're not getting past me. A surprise through ball gets all the way up to Greg Benson's feet. He's got the body on one, and a slide tackle from Double, stopping any thoughts of a shot. It'll be a free kick for Sentinels just outside the box. They're taking their time.
Less risky to cross it in, I think. Maybe have a planned play here.
He takes a shot, and Nody's just going to try to clean it up, and Alex will pick it up and header that thing home. Once again, Sentinels are up 3-2 on that one with just over a minute left. Armory are starting to sweat.
Yep.
It's a good play, good read from Alex for being in the place of danger, picking that one up. Looks like Armory's already stepping their fullbacks more forward right now. They're going to need a goal to get back in this one. A little bit of a ticker
slide.
Yeah. Sentinels on the ball. That's going to get into Alex 4. He's got Andres wide. It's going to drop. They're going to play it safe. They're just going to drop that all the way back to Nody. Smart play. 45 seconds left on the clock. Nody's going to burn some time here. He sends that left. He's going to get it all the way up to Greg Benson. Greg Benson dribbles. He hits the overlapping something bringing the ball forward. He's going to send that right. Dummied by Jacob, apparently. I think that was intentional. We're going to say it is. Straw is overlapping. He's got options. He tries to cross, and a good defensive play will block that, and Armory will get that to Prime. They know they need to get something moving. Seawiz finds himself wide.
Ball through. Oh.
He's trying to dribble, and again, Coopery is just locking him down. It's not going to let him pass. GK is all the way up. We are in stoppage time, but he boots it out of bounds. GK man is forward. Armory putting everything in to try to get this goal. They got to keep it in, and Sentinels will clear the danger. Sentinels coming out on top, 3-2 over Armory, and with this win, Armory, Adrenaline, Brazuca's playoffs hopes are absolutely dashed. They have no shot of getting into the playoffs anymore. But
Alex Ford, the rebound goal, crushing everyone's hopes in the bottom three.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at Armory's formation, and it's not surprising to see that Prime has as many points as he has, but he still played incredibly well for their team.
Yeah.
But for the rest of them, I mean, Andres had a decent game, but they just really weren't a threat. And I think it's a lot down to the empty midfield that they have. But what do you make of Sentinels play?
I think they played pretty well. I think other than a couple mistakes, they definitely were the better team overall, and they definitely deserve the win. It seems like Armory, their tactic, their play style was sort of, let's just boot the ball forward. And although Sentinels was doing it a little bit, it was a little less. So that's why they came through and they got the victory after a lot of fighting, after a amazing rebound goal. They're in.
Yeah,
they got higher hopes now and getting the playoffs.
Yep. And I mean, dude, looking at Sentinel stats, the right side of the field really just kind of ran the show. You got Straws at right back, 20 passes, 400 points. That's for a defender, 1 assist. This is a team of the week kind of performance for a defender. You got
especially
Alex 4 was actually at right center mid, 21 passes, 520 points. He scored a goal, and that was the game-winning goal too, with 10 tackles, 9 interceptions. And then Jacob, the right winger, with 430 points, he got a goal. He had 3 shots. And I think he also had an assist on a ball that he got over to, I think it was to Alex. No, it was
honestly, it's quite surprising too, because Straws came from nothing. I saw him in pubs a lot. Like, he was a big pub warrior. He just hops in the league straight to D1 and boom, he's doing pretty well. 20 passes at right back. I mean, that's not bad. He was playing pretty well that game, especially from where he came from.
I know from first-hand information, Strauss has been getting some tutoring from AC himself, so that helps. But I do believe he was a mid-season signing for Sentinels. I said last week I thought that was his D1 debut, but he's played a couple games and gotten subbed out, so he didn't have any stats. But last week he told me that last week he played well enough that Sentinels said, "All right, you're gonna get the start this week because of how you played against Hunt." So here he is today, and it's definitely played dividends, and he's showing that he deserves to be here. So,
And I
man
won't
of the
lie, there was
match.
a lot of chances. There was a lot of chances for Armory. They just couldn't. The
Yeah,
defense was really solid. Uh, Victor, Kupri, and Strauss keeping it locked down there. That was good. Good solid
yeah,
game by Sense.
yeah. And the defense was pretty solid for Armory. I just think they couldn't get enough going,
Yeah,
so the pressure just kept falling into their lap.
it
It's
was a
just really
close
unfortunate.
game. It was a really close game. It's
Yeah.
just, the offense was what determined the victory for
All
Sense
right.
there.
Absolutely. All right, so let's leave this with a man of the match pick. Who you picking, Pawnee? Who's your man of the
Who's my
match?
man of the match? Mm, honestly, I'd have to say that Alex Four, although he did have some tunnel vision, something was pretty open on the left in one play, and he was just dribbling through everybody.
Yeah.
But he was playing really well. He got the last goal. I think Alex Four is my man of the match today.
Absolutely. I'm going to agree with you on that one. Alex for the man of the match. He gets the game winning goal. I think he had an assist as well. Most points on the team. And like I said earlier, their whole offense was running through that right side. And really, you have to give credit to center mids when that's happening because you know they're doing their job, and that's the case. I do want to give a shout out. G came in, had a good game, but and statistically a better game than Nodi. But Nodi showing up here today after having some questions asked about, how his play has been lately. He did very well in goal. So good
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up on that note. Like I said, Sentinels beats Armory 3-2. Playoff picture is getting a lot smaller. Only Black Tigers has a chance to threaten them. So let's stay tuned in on this one. It's going to be an exciting couple days. But with that, thanks, Pawnee, and we'll see you guys
No
later.
problem. Viva Colombia.